Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. As we'll now actually head to the mountaintop. Now, let me begin this episode by going over a little bit more of combat. So, you saw that there was a blue swirl there. If an enemy comes up behind you, you will lose the first turn. They'll have a sneak attack. However, if you can come up behind an enemy, you'll get a green swirl and you'll attack them first. You'll get 1 round of free combat. So I didn't go over that last episode. It's something I wanted to go over. Now, it's kind of hard to do right now because the enemy likes to, there we go. No, not quite. Because the enemy likes to charge at you because we're at a low level. Ow. Dodged. Attack. You'll want to stay near home until you're level, 2, because that way you can heal yourself. Peck. Just missed. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a cookie. Dodged. So Pokey does absolutely nothing if you haven't seen, and Sparky is kind of a lazy dog, so sometimes he'll help and sometimes he won't. Inside the present there was a cookie, so at least we get the cookie back. I'm trying. It's hard to do with the crow. Big grin on his face. Dodge quickly, that's a shame. Dodge quickly, that's double shame. There we go. Ow. Please hit. There we go. You won! 3 XP, left to present. There's a cookie, free cookie. Yay, healing items! Let's see, there is a snake. I like how the snake has its tongue sticking out. I'm gonna go ahead and use Life Up Alpha. And get all of the HP back. Life Up Alpha will fully heal for a while. Pokey acted all innocent. Ow. Now, if you've noticed something, get out of the way, snake. That enemies are faster than I am. This will not change. Ness is a notoriously slow character. His speed stat is not great. Which means my speed stat isn't great. Hey, Sin. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. Exaggerate. Okay. Just wanted to make that clear again. Oh, hey, that must be your brother, Pokey. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. And so the dog goes back home. Bye, Sparky. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. That sounds about right. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Picky joins you. That's right, it's Pokey and Picky. Sin, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? No, I don't hear a bee. Oh, come on, you must hear it. Oh, wait, there it is. A bee I am, not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And, in the future, all this devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are this boy, Sen. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have the time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Sen. Did you listen to what I told you? Yep, loud and clear. Thank you for listening to my long story. You're as exceptional as I expected you to be. Buzz Buzz now joins you. That's right, this is Buzz Buzz. Sen, looks like you're in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? No chance. Cause I'm not into this kind of thing at all. I am, about being a hero. Let's do this. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. And so, Buzz Buzz has joined the party. Now, you can't see Buzz Buzz's stats, just like you couldn't see Sparky stats or Pokey stats. But, Buzz Buzz is with us. So, I guess let's just go back home now. Just give it a minute. Right here. Oh man, what are you? It's been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygus' plans. But, Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Oh yeah? The Starman Jr. blocks the way. It's just the first boss battle, but it's not really, and you'll see why. Buzz Buzz tried to use Psy Shield Omega. That wasn't Omega, that was, Take 6! Tried to use Psy-Fire Alpha. Said Psychic Shield made it disappear. You know, that Psychic Shield that, our new friend Buzz Buzz put up. I don't think that's not the sign for Omega. That's Sigma? I always forget. I'll brush up on those, I promise. Buzz Buzz charged forward. Take 97. That's right. The insect from space just did 97 damage when I'm doing not that much. Psychic Shield became stronger as he recast the Psy Shield ability. Picky is chanting a magic spell. Take 11, yeah! He was on guard too. Take 71. That's right, Picky actually attacked and did 1 damage. Unlike his brother. Psy Freeze Alpha. But our Psychic Shield is going to make that disappear. Buzz Buzz is going to recast the Psychic Shield. Basically, Buzz Buzz does all the work here. But I like to attack anyway. Yeah! Actually got the killing blow. 16 XP. Sen's level is now 3. Guts went up by 1. Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 14. Maximum PP went up by 4. Bye. Phew. I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so he can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygas's influence over the evil in their minds. It's the truth, so listen. Okay. You know what? Why not? I'll listen, sure. Oh, I need to take them home. That's what's next. And of course, we were told they're neighbors, so they're right here. Yep. Really sorry that my kids troubled you so. Both of you are really going to get it now. Gamma. It's Gamma. By the way, I'd be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. I'm tired of your family living next door! We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. It's the story of our life. Ah! I think it's a dung beetle! I'll smash your guts out! Now, you know in video games how you lose your superpowered friend? They either leave the party or something happens. Our superpowered friend just got beat up by this lady. Because he's a bug. I was much weaker than I thought. You must now begin your adventure. See you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onit. It's called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Alright. Very intelligent young man, and... the pain. Everything is getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into the stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. Did you want to hear the story one more time? Nah, I got it. Good. It's already dawn outside. Doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. And Buzz is gone. That's right, he was able to kill a superpowered creature from the future, but couldn't stand getting hit by this lady. Whatever. Not that. Good. This is the Sound Stone. You shouldn't throw the Sound Stone away. The game doesn't let you throw away important things. Soundstone. If you touch this to your forehead and concentrate your thoughts, your sanctuary melodies can be heard. That'll make more sense later. Now, this can never leave your inventory. It's stuck there. You're never allowed to get rid of it now. It just permanently takes up a slot in your inventory. However, there is a trick to go around that. If you fill your inventory up with cookies by fighting the crows before this part, because when you go inside your house and leave, it respawns the enemies. And you fill your inventory up with cookies, Buzz will have this sent to your sister Tracy. Now, if you talk to Tracy, she'll give it to you. But if you never talk to her, she just keeps the Sound Stone. and everything will be recorded on the Soundstone, and you can have this extra inventory space for most of the game, because eventually you will need the Soundstone. And now begins our adventure in earnest. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is find out some information. I mean, I need to get to this place called Giant Rock, or Giant Step, sorry, not Giant Rock. So let's do that after this happens. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. This will happen periodically through the game as things happen. So this is kind of our first step on our adventure. So we get a photograph to commemorate it. I always loved that. You know, I always thought it was really cool. Okay. Let's start the adventure. You engage the runaway dog. Remember, Gygus is causing wild animals to become savage, I guess you could say. Runaway dog is making a loud piercing howl that doesn't do anything, it just waits its turn. 4 EXP. So the enemies right now will seem mundane. Just everyday things. As we go on, we'll be seeing stuff like that Starman Jr. Ow! That we'll be fighting. Bonk. And becomes tame. I like that. You're not killing anything. It's became tame. Basically just knocking sense into them. On at Public Library. Use the library more. Well, we will be using the library more. Because there is something there. Let's see, is it you I want to talk to? Sin, I'm doing watch out duty for the hideout. Can you take over? Yeah, sure. Just kidding. Being watch out is my job. What hideout? You may be wondering. This one. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. And I get a Mr. Baseball cap. This gives you 6 defense. It's really nice to pick up. You don't have to pick it up, because the first time I played this as a kid, I didn't find it. As I go here. Mr. Baseball Cap must be equipped as other. It's said to have been given to your friend by a famous player at the ballpark. So there's that. You can pick that up and get a lot of extra defense. It'll help a ton. Hi. Hi. Kids can borrow only maps at this library. You want to borrow one? Yeah, sure. Here's a map. On it isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there, except for the info that isn't there. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button, located near the top. And I get a town map. So now if we press the X button, we get a town map of On It. And this map will work wherever we go. It works in, doesn't work like in dungeons, but it'll work in towns. As you can see, there's food places, a hospital, a shop, a hotel. Let me go over them. Food places, of course, will sell you food. That way, you have healing items. They're basically your healing items. The shop also sells some healing items, and it's like a drugstore, but sells everything. You can think of it more of like a Walmart or something like that. It will sell everything from weapons to armor to some healing items, whole bunch of stuff. The hotel is where you can pay some money to sleep for the night, fully restoring your HP and PP. But for right now, it's better to walk home if you can, because it's free. The hospital will let you get rid of bad status effects, and that's everything. The first thing we're going to do is head to the, here's the burger shop. We're going to head to the drugstore. Right here is a receiver. It costs $1 to call somebody from here. It's better to go to the hotel because they have a black phone, which is free. These grayish phones tell you that you need to spend $1 to use them. But the phones, like in hotels, if you see a black phone, it's free. You can use them for free. So, like the one in your house. So there's that. I'll go ahead and save. We have $87 in the bank, plus 19. That'll give me just enough to buy what I want right now. And, record. Looks like continue. Alright. This is an ATM machine. Here you can withdraw or deposit money. Why is depositing money important? Well, this has a Dragon Warrior mechanic to it. If you don't know Dragon Warrior, or Dragon Quest 1, or just Dragon Quest games in general now, it's a thing in Dragon Quest games. If your party is wiped out, it's not game over. What happens is you lose half of your money, and you're sent back with just, Ness alive, I believe. And then you have to go and revive everybody. That's why it's important to deposit your money that you're not using, because money that's deposited in your account, you don't lose. You only lose half of the money that's on you. So, very important. But we're gonna withdraw. Let's see, 19. I'll just pull 80. I think that should be enough. Please take your cash. There we go. Hi, come in. What can I do for you today? And what we want is this cheap bracelet. Yes, it's super expensive, but this is what we want. Do you want to, like, equip it here? Yep, sure do. Defense changed from 8 to 13. Gives us 5 more defense. This is really important. Since I'm alone, I, need to not fall down. So, the bracelet is important. Now, if you don't know about the Mr. Baseball cap, there is a baseball cap here for you to buy. It's not as strong, but it's what I used as a kid, too. There is no body armor here. The other thing we'll want to buy once we have the money for it is the T-ball bat that you saw in here. This thing. We'll need 48. This will give us more attack. If the frame is blinking like you see there, that means you'll get a boost to your attack power. If it's solid, it means that it's lower or the same. And if it's, I can't show it here, but if it's grayed out, that means you can't use it. That character can't use it. So, there's the yo-yo and T-ball bat. We'll want the T-ball bat. It's stronger. Hello there, how may I help you? This lady sells cold remedies. This will get rid of the cold status effect. Like if you get a cold. This butterfly is super important. If you see these, pick these up. The magic butterfly made Sin relax. What does that mean? It gives you PP back. Which I should have healed and then grabbed it. That would have been the smart thing to do. I believe it gives you around 20 or so back. The flowers in the garden are representatives of those in your heart. Treat them both nice. Okay. A girl named Paula lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of their home. I can't remember the name of the school, but I heard Paula's really special. Why is she special? I forgot to ask. Oh well. If you have any trouble, consult your kind-hearted mayor. Is that a fact? If one of your friends becomes unconscious, you should visit them at the hospital. You should check with the nurse receptionist, and she'll release your friend. It's a nice thing to remember, but it's alright if you forget. It's not alright if you forget. That is how you get passed out party members back. Open soon. Mock Pizza on it branch. Hi. Do you want to start a fight or what? Apparently I do. This is the skate punk. Skate punk shredded furiously on his skateboard. Now that did 9 damage. And that's with all of the defensive equipment. If you don't have the defensive equipment, it's going to do even more. So if you don't have the defensive equipment, just fight the enemies that are closer to home. 12 EXP. Level 4. Oh, baby! Offense went up by 6. Defense went up by 2. Speed went up by 2. Guts went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 2. Maximum PP went up by 1. Sin realized the power of Hypnosis Alpha. This is a sleep spell, basically. Now, these enemies, these guys could show up here. They're all mean. I should, grab this. Dug around the trash can. Well, let's see here. There's a can of fruit juice inside. Don't judge me. It's a healing item. It's a game. Can of fruit juice. If you drink this, you'll recover about 6 HP. Same as a cookie. Don't join! Now this can happen. Enemies can join in a fight, as you see here. If other enemies walk in to the fight, they join. This can be dangerous. Skate Punk called for help. This is also why you want to get rid of the Skate Punk quickly. Because he calls in for help. Like so. Go away, that's 1. Charge forward, ow. Swung his hula hoop, ow. This is bad. I have a high chance of losing this, ow. A very high chance of losing this. Tried to get away, but couldn't. I'm down. Sin, looks like you got your head handed to you. How about giving it another shot? Decide to return after summoning all the courage and energy that I have. Good luck! Huh? What happened? Huh? This can happen quite a bit at the beginning of the game, so don't get discouraged. If more than one enemy joins in, things can go bad fast. But it's okay. I lose half of $1, which is nothing because the game is generous to round down how much you lose. But you don't have any PP when you wake up. That's the deal. Woof woof. I'm Rufini the dog. I'm being possessed by the spirit of the game designer. Rough. See the window showing HP and PP at the bottom of the screen? When you go to a store that has equipable items, this window will either flash, look normal, or become black. If you're allowed to equip an item and it's stronger than your current item, the window will flash. The item's power is equal to or less than your current equipped item, window looks normal. If you can't equip the item, the window is black. I thought you'd like to know. Now it's time to become a regular dog again. That's a shame. I'm at teller machine. Currently has $24. Okay. This'll help. That'll give us the PP back. So especially for right now, try to engage only one enemy at a time. Try is the key word. And I would like a rematch. Pogo Punk. Here's a chance for a surprise opening attack. This is what happens when you hit an enemy from behind. Go away. Much better. 15 EXP. Enemy left to present. Inside there was a hamburger, which is really nice. Why is it really nice, you may ask? Not equipped. Hamburger. When eaten, you recover about 50 HP. 100% beef. Man, now I'm hungry. Good thing this episode's almost over. As you can see, I only have slots for 2 more items. You. Yeah, you're all tough when you can, when you all gang up on me, huh? 13 EXP. How much more do I level? I'd like to level 1 more time before the episode. Yo, definitely want to spend some time leveling. 32 EXP. It's really in your best interest. This one just talks to you. You want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you? You have to talk to this one. This is to kind of give you an idea of what you need to do next. You also got unlucky that they all decide to use their really strong attack. Ha! I actually went before you! Ha! That's an accomplishment. And free hamburger, great. What I'll end up doing is just using or selling these cookies. They're just good for a little pick-me-up in between fights. And you see the wide-eyed dog here? I always thought it was like wearing glasses. Don't you think you'll be needing a weapon? Do you know the drugstore sells things you can use? These dogs act as tutorials, so you should always talk to them, especially if it's your first time through the game. I knew about it. The dog is telling you about the drugstore. See here, there was just plain old garbage in the trash can. So basically, it's like an empty treasure chest. Now, the cars will not run into you. They'll stop. Just so you know that as well. Anything else? That's about it. You'll want to be level 5 or 6 for the next part. Just so you have some stats to deal with the boss that we'll be fighting. And you'll also want to grab the T-ball bat, the cheap bracelet, and have some hamburgers. Tried to steal something but failed. Yes, this is why I don't like fighting the spiteful crow. I did want to try to show that off, though. The spiteful crow can steal stuff from you. Enemy left a present. Inside the present, there was a cookie. So, like I said, the crow usually drops the cookies. But it can steal things like the bread roll, for example, which is why I was saying you might want to pick up that present later. On the way back after you got Buzz would be the best time to grab it. So there's that. Kind of need to reset the screen. There we go. I'll just fight you. You're not going to turn around. If you can get these one-on-one and you have good defensive equipment, they're your best bet. If you don't yet, that's fine. You can fight the like the runaway dog and get some EXP that way. The snakes are still around. And then fight these after you gain a level or 2. Since level is now 5, Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 13. Maximum PP went up by 4. Now, I haven't really gone over the stats. I should do that. Offense is how hard you hit. Defense is how well you take hits. Speed is how fast you go in battle. The higher the speed, the better chance you have of going first. If speed is roughly equal, it can be kind of a toss-up. But if you have a good chunk more speed than the enemy, you'll always go before them. And your own party members. Guts is a special stat. it's like, you know, I have the bash command. The higher your gut stat, the better chance you have of getting a smash attack, which is a critical, basically. Also, guts gives you a chance to hold on if you get mortally wounded. When I hold on, you'll stay at 1 HP even if you would have taken like 300 damage and been knocked out. You'll hold on with 1 HP. If you saw Breath of Fire, any of my Breath of Fire Let's Plays, or you know the Breath of Fire games, it's like that. It's like the willpower stat. Same thing. Higher your guts, the higher chance that has of going off. Vitality determines how much HP you'll get per level. The higher your vitality stat, the better chance you get more HP. It's kind of a indication of how much HP you'll get per level. The more vitality you have, the more HP you'll end up with. So if a character has more vitality, they'll have more HP than a character with lower vitality. IQ determines the power of your psychic attacks, and it's something else for different characters. We'll get into that later. And luck is just that, how lucky you are. It affects a whole bunch of different things. It's always hard to say what luck does in different games. I think in this one, it's your chance to dodge attacks. But I could be wrong on that. So now that we're level 5, it's going to take a while to level up again. I think 5's a pretty good indicator once you have all the equipment. You can go to level 6 if you just want to be super safe. But I am going to go get that T-ball bat. If I don't get lost up here. The map is going to help me a ton. Even though I know this game extremely well, I still get lost in towns. That's why the map is so very useful. You should pick it up. Current balance of 104. Let's pull 50. Come in. I would like the T-ball bat. Yes, I would like to equip it here. Office changed from 14 to 18. I can buy your cracked bat for $9. Yep, here you go. Yes, I do. I am going to sell the cookie. Now, when you sell money, you're actually getting the cash, as you see. So make sure to store it if you're afraid of losing it. Actually, I will keep this $18 on me because there's one more thing I want to show off before I end this episode. Here's the burger shop. Hello, may I take your order? Smile, smile. What can I get for you? So, can of fruit juice, coffee, bag of fries, and a hamburger is $14. So a really expensive hamburger. $8 for some fries? I mean, come on. But anyway, these heal different amounts of HP. The hamburger is your the best healing item, so try to get it. And for a free hamburger, there you go. It gives me what, 4? So you can buy a hamburger if the enemies aren't dropping it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be really good. And we still have the bread roll too. Okay. Let's show off the hotel. I'm not going to be staying at the hotel, but I'll show you that the phone is usually free in the hotel. Which is over here. Alright, map. Help me. Hotel is here. And there's an ATM machine inside there. Hooked up the receiver, and you can see it didn't charge us any money. So try to use the phone in the hotel. Call Dad. Deposit $97 in your bank account. Take away what you've spent. You should now have $54 in the bank. That's how much we do have in the bank. EXP to next level, 122. all done, and that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I'll show what happens when you choose end. We're a great team, aren't we? Well, you should turn the power off instead of just pressing reset. Alright? And that's it. Like, it's just telling you to turn the power off because you chose end. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Yeah, I've already gotten knocked out once, but I honestly expected that to happen because if more than one enemy joins like that, it could be a very uphill battle, especially right now at the early levels. It's not in your favor at all, just because the enemies can do a lot of damage. And remember, I have the Mr. Baseball cap and the cheap bracelet on for kind of max defense right now from the items in this place. So if you don't even have those, you're really going to take a lot of damage. Buy the defensive equipment. If you didn't know about the Mr. Baseball cap, hopefully you did at least get a baseball cap for more defense, and the cheap bracelet, it helps you a lot. But try to keep the fights one-on-one for right now. Until you're like level 5 or 6, and then you might be able to take more than one at a time. But it's still better just to take one, one at a time if you can. That's everything. Next time, we're going to continue on our journey, and I'll show you what you do next. Until then, I'm Cendril9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.